What's good YouTube? GiantsFan696 back here with a video today, and today's video is going to be a breakdown of the Break Starter badge in NBA 2K25. So, Break Starter returning badge, it improves a player's ability to make effective outlet passes after grabbing a rebound. Mainly for all the centers out there when your guards want to leak out, helps you, pass it to them on the break, on the money, hopefully not throwing it out of bounds. With the increased tier of the badge. So we're going to test that out today to see if that holds true. So what I took in this case is I took Porzingis, edited him to have the badge on bronze, silver, gold, Hall of Fame, and legend at the attribute thresholds you would need in the builder. So for bronze, you would need a 65 pass act. Silver, you need 75, gold 87, Hoff 93, legend 98. So I was going to load into a game, have my friend shoot, make sure KP grabs the rebound, and then we're going to leak out, chuck it down the court, and just see what type of catches we get, if it's throwing it out of bounds or not. And yeah, I'll let you know at the end of the test what I think is most efficient for you guys. All right, and as always, guys, we are going to start it off with KP with no break starter, just under the bronze threshold at 64 pass accuracy, just to give us a baseline of, how the badge will look once we put it on. Also keep in mind, as always, test is done on Hall of Fame. Not that it matters for this one, but always on high risk, high reward shooting. And all of KP's other badges have been removed, so we will purely see the effect of break starter. So I'm going to leak out and let KP grab the rebound. We're just going to throw the ball and see what type of catch we get there. So as you guys could see, he caught the ball. We didn't launch out of bounds, but I don't know how good I would say that catch was. He had to jump really high in the air to get that. So I'm going to go ahead and call that 0 for 1 just because of the animation I got. Again, we'll do 5 like we always do. For this one, we're going to have to use a lot of the eye test. All right, let KP grab it, and we're going to throw the ball. And again, we get a catch where he has to, jump really high to get it. So, I'm going to call that 0 for 2. I want to be able to hit a guy on the run without, having to bobble it. Right there, that's a bad catch. So I'm going to call that 0 for 3. Just because I'm catching the ball, it's not throwing it out of bounds, but he's bobbling it a lot and it's high in the air. So I just don't like the way it looks right now. All right, try number 4 here. All right, that time we get a really bad animation. It just hits off our guy's hands. So we're going to call that 0 for 4. Maybe I'm being too hard on KP, but if you're going to want, you want to be able to throw good passes on the break. I feel like scoring on the break is really important this year with the way the dribbling is. So, again, even though times we caught it, it made me, jump 10 feet in the air or bobble it. So, I'm going to call it 0 for 4. All right, guys, and that last one there, we do throw it off our own guy and the other team gets it. So, I'm going to call that 0 for 5. I just wasn't a fan of the animations we were getting with no break starter. Again, 2 of the times the guy didn't even catch it, it hit off him. And the other 3, we either bobbled it or we had jumped 10 feet in the air to catch the ball. So we're going to go ahead now onto bronze, where I will have 65 pass act and bronze break starter. All right, guys, we are now at bronze break starter. Again, I didn't like the way it looked with no break starter. I called it 0 for 5. So hopefully we have a better luck here with bronze. All right, we're going to leak out. And that was actually pretty good. See how he hit me in stride that time? I'm going to call that 1 for 1. I like the way it looked with him hitting him stride and have to stop and jump 10 feet in the air. So, all right, throw it down. And I'm actually going to call that 2 for 2. That was literally a full court pass, and he did hit me in stride. It wasn't perfect, but again, not like with no break starter where I couldn't do anything. I couldn't keep running with it, just made me stop to either catch it or it hit off me. So I'm going to call that 2 for 2. I'm happy with that animation there. And again, he hit Tatum perfectly in stride that time too. I'm going to call it 3 for 3. I'm really liking the way bronze is looking so far. Again, it made me do a little spin, but he's still hitting me in stride. I'm going to call that 4 for 4 just because of how much. Think about it, guys. It's only 65 pass act, and I'm throwing full court passes where he's hitting me in stride, which I wasn't doing without break starter. So bronze is looking pretty good to me here so far. And again, he's hitting me perfectly in Strive, guys. So I just went 5 for 5 right there. Yes, I mean, I usually cut the test when it looks that good, 5 for 5, but we did only do bronze. So I'm actually going to skip ahead and I'm going to go to legend just because I want to see if there's a significant difference. Because I know if there's not, then there's no point at going in between those tiers, right? But I don't know. I thought bronze looked really good at 5 for 5, but let's go ahead to legend just to see if there's significant difference. And if there isn't, then we know that bronze is obviously the way to go. If there is, then we will test the other tiers in between. But I want to see legend first because to me, bronze pretty much looked as good as it gets. So we're going to go ahead now to a 98 pass accuracy with legend break starter. All right, guys, like I said, we're doing something we don't usually do. We're jumping right up to legend just because bronze looks so good to me with 5 for 5 in my mind. I want to see if legend has significant difference with that 98 pass accuracy. So I know if it's worth putting, you know, doing the rest of the in-between ones. Just because to me, bronze pretty much looked perfect, but... So let's see if legend looks even better or if it looks similar. All right, I mean, that was a good pass right there. We're gonna call that 1 for 1. All right, see our second one here. I mean, he just threw a full court pass, pretty much spot on, but I mean, so far I'm not really seeing a huge difference from bronze. Like I said, to me, bronze looked pretty much as good as it gets, but. All right, 2 for 2. Let's see our third one. And again, I feel like I've seen that same animation on bronze where he caught it, kind of had to spin around, but he's still hitting him in stride. So call it 3 for 3, but again, still not seeing anything crazy here. All right, 3 for 3. Let's see our next one. And again, I mean, just a good lead pass there, 4 for 4. But obviously this is expected from legend, but I'm not seeing anything super crazy that bronze didn't do. Again, bronze, he was leading me well to the basket, and it's not like he was, not like my guys were had to jump 10 feet into the air, it was hitting off them, so. I don't know, I don't think so far it's worth the, what is it, like the extra 30 badge points, but we'll do one more, see if we see something magnificent. And again, another good pass there, but I'm not seeing anything crazy. I'm still having to make slight adjustments with my player, so. Look, my analysis for break start is pretty simple. I was very happy with bronze. I would just say for the centers out there, go bronze. All you need is 65 pass accuracy. Again, with no break starter, it didn't look good at all. I was bobbling the ball. I had to jump 10 feet. I was getting weird catches. It was hitting off my player where I wouldn't even get it. With bronze break start, I was getting led to the basket easily. And yeah, it was just good. Clean catches, no bobbling the ball. Yeah, legend too. I mean, legend looked good too, obviously. But to me, it didn't look that different from bronze where it would warrant having to have a 98 pass accuracy compared to the 65. So, and if I'm not happy with legend compared to bronze, then I know I'm not going to be happy with the 3 in between. So yeah, simple advice here for my centers. Just go 65 pass ac, bronze break starter. Literally, we're throwing full court passes right on the money. So yeah, all in all, go bronze. That's my take on things. Appreciate you guys tuning into this video. Let me know down below which badge I should break down next. Check me out on Twitch. I've been streaming a lot of my team content on there, and I'm out.